Hey guys, how's it going? And thanks for coming. I'm Nick, and this is Real Life Money, where we talk about real life and money because schools aren't. So let's get started. So, do you hate your job, your boss, your coworkers, the public because you deal with them every freaking day? Well, in this video, we're going over 6 ways of how to get a better job. So these are just ideas in no particular order. Not one of them is better than the last. So let's start it off with number 1, which is stop following other people. If you start following people around you and you hate them, you despise their guts, why would you follow what they do? So if you hate your job, other people might hate the same job you're in as well. So if you follow these people, it's probably just going to get worse. Now, people stay in jobs for ridiculous amounts of time, guys. Now, don't get me wrong. If you have like a plan and you have, you're able to grow within the ladder and within the company to get a higher position, and if you're in that position that you love, then if you stay there for a long time, that's quite all right. But if you're in a company for 10 years that you despise, that makes no sense. If you're simply in a job for 10 years, hating your life, like every single second of it, that's not smart. Realize you are not stuck in your job. Others actually think they are stuck with their job, which is why you shouldn't follow them, because you're going to be stuck there forever. Do you want to be like your boss or like that person that's just sucky? Then don't do what they do. Climbing up to number 2, which is start freaking looking. So hear me out, guys. You might hate your job, so you go to work. Then you wait for your shift to end, 5 o'clock, gotta go, or the end of the week. So then you go home, do whatever you do, eat so you get fat and more depressed, sleep, and then repeat that whole process 1,000 times. Now, did you see looking for a job anywhere in that equation that I just explained? No. So if you're not looking, you're not going to find it. Now, if you find yourself in this repetitious cycle, repetitious, is that the word? If you're repeating this cycle over and over and over again, you're not changing anything. And yes, I do realize that it is difficult, it's hard, and it takes time to do this. But luckily, I do have another video going over how to look for a job if you're interested. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check it out. But honestly, guys, looking for a job is a job in itself. It is seen as hard work, and it is hard work, but realize you're doing this for yourself. Walking up to number 3, which is surround yourself with positive people. Most people are like, I hate my life, feel sorry for me, stuff like that. Now, if you surround yourself with these type of people, you're being dragged into this dark, black hole of suck. Now, with positive people, they look at the good things rather than the bad things. Now, it's such a simple, really simple concept, guys. But it's like, it's life-changing. You have no idea. These type of people look at like, oh, if you go for it, just see what happens. Or just see what's out there. And when you surround yourself with these types of people, you start thinking in that way. You start seeing, your own potential, what you could do. And they start suggesting these simple ideas, but they work. You'll start seeing your real qualities. Where you hear this all the time, we're our worst critics. Like, oh, what kind of skills or things could I produce for a company? And then these people kind of bring it out in you. It's like, oh, I never realized I had that skill, or I knew how to do that, or potential to grow. If you're a negative person thinking that you have no skills, you can't move up, you're just stuck there forever, then guess what? You are, because you're thinking like that and not moving on. And moving up to number 4, what is that? You're keeping your mind open. See, guys, when you don't keep your mind open, you might think that there's like only one path that you can take, when in reality there are so many different options you could branch out into. So, like, for example, let's take the position of like a cashier. Either you're a cashier now, or we've all been a cashier at least one time in our life. But when you're a cashier, a lot of situations are like, oh, my next step is manager, and you would hate that position. You don't want to move on to it, and you don't think of other possibilities that you could do. Maybe go into a different department, go to a different location, even a different industry as a whole. Do not think there is only one thing that you could do. You could even talk to your boss, if they don't suck. You could talk to your boss for other ideas as well, even like different coworkers. They were in the same situation as you at one time, so they have ideas to move up. Which is actually leading into number 5, which is networking or connecting with people. Like we just said, you could try to connect with managers, other coworkers, you could connect with friends, relatives, or a huge one nowadays is online. LinkedIn, guys, check out LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a great website to connect and network with people, and also gives you opportunities to look at, what's out there, maybe similar jobs you're looking at, some things that you probably might have not even thought about. So start looking into that. You could also start using, well, we all probably use Facebook, but start using Facebook as a networking thing to look for jobs or start looking in different areas. If you connect with friends that you might not talk to anymore, or just people that you either went to school, college, even high school with, even if you never even talked to them, just start that conversation. You're probably in the same boat to help each other out. Maybe they have ideas or a situation that you're interested in, and you might be able to even help them out. So here's a life lesson for you guys. Life is like an 80-20 split. So what does that mean? 80% of the time, you're wasting your time. And the other 20% is the important things that can change your life. The problem is, you don't know which is which. You could talk to 10, 20, 30 people and get absolutely nowhere. But that 31st person could change your life. Same thing with dating, but this isn't that type of channel. And popping off with number 6, guys, is just do something. Do not do nothing. You could either accept your life how it is, you can give in, you could believe that you don't deserve a great life, you could imagine that you or that person that you're working with has been with the company for 100 years, because there's always at least one of those people in a company. And you could have regret for not doing a damn thing. Think of your thoughts right now. You're probably thinking, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. Well, it's time to change that, guys. It's time to step up and do something. Take control of your life. Do you want to walk out that door? Not even walk. Do you want to kick open the door to leave your job? Then make it happen. Do you want to be successful? Then make it happen. Do you want to punch your boss in the face? That's up to you. I wouldn't suggest it. The thing is, guys, if you want something, you have to go and grab it. a common theme of these ways of finding a better job is not being normal. Because the normal today, guys, is being broke and pissed off. If you don't want to be broke and if you don't want to be pissed off, then stop following other people. You take control. And that's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you could always leave them down below. I'll check them out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Real Life Money, where we talk about real life and money, because, schools aren't. Thanks for watching again, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.